smiling friends but lost. You ain't clever. Here, come take the cell and know that it's yours forever.
Look, Mrs. Khan, I got no time for your rambling. I can't tell what's more incoherent, your songs or your babbling. And Violet, this might get violent, so let me give you a tip. You should stop producing breakcore. I prefer my music fixed. I have a loving wife that I fucking hate. You got no fucking life. This need ain't getting laid. And you got no material. The most that I could say is that your music is grating, and I hate it. I wish you'd stay collab. I trump you in this battle. It's the curb that you're biting. I don't think he's guilty, unlike your muse coming out of hiding. Your most popular song's name is wrong. This libtard can't count. Show you 144th way to lose winning a bout.
Don't come looking for a flower inside Playtime's domain, or I will pop a giant like the Macy's parade. Buddy, I'm only getting used, so stop raising the roof. Went from broke to broken to broken into, and now I'm breaking you. Rolling inside a place, you call that a jump scare? How you gonna escalate? You can't make it upstairs. I'm in big condition, you're nothing but molten wet paper. So keep those hands in the air, embrace your French nature. Listen, Paul Blart, why don't you try out a different diet? You're so pale, they should call you the Iron Deficient Giant. I'll chew you in the food court, make you bite size with teeth like these, and show kids why it's important to eat your grease.
Progress of your game, I assume it must be shelved. When 2020 demo and then there is nothing else.
Partner, I thought my lake was on, but this I haven't seen before. Are all your players fishes? You're only hunted for the lore. I thought I was the country guy, but this is just a mess. You're looking like a redneck, torso limbs in hand. Ordered a PUCN and waited to reel in your rod. Got so damn bored, you had me sleeping on the job. Quit your dialogue, bud. You a fizz, but you annoy. I don't got time for mad and Heffley on the virtual, boy.
Guess you're just another case of penguins falling off.
All of that was so untrue, it hurts. I've seen less horse shit come from poopy unicorns. You get no pussy. Now all the sky's shown us that this bitch is getting pegged. Now that's a dry bone.
Hey Charlie, go and bone me.
Hey Charlie, I like all your gimmicks.
Hey Charlie, take notes on Moby.
Yeah.
I'm topping this stick.
Hey Charlie, we're only ridden by the Mario Bros, so yeah. Plugging you into the moist meter? That's pretty low. He's dry to the bone, although if you wanna cop a date, see my dude Nico Cotto because you lack that water weight. Thought you'd kill him back and forth, but you're nothing to my harsh lines, because this is the greatest rap verse of all time!
When I took over this business, I knew competition's busy, but you're pissy. Another scary product took down by Disney. Nah, I would have the courage to take your all cast and stake them out. I'm the biggest fear to animation is cinema, yeah. Suicide on my mind, I only need the bread. You suck so much cock and we know rooster teeth is dead, deep in dead. Let the bullets spray if you come at me, cause I won't see shots against this big dog. Coyote versus Acme, yeah. All you Disney stories are the fucking same thing. Something closes, then it's big craze. So it must be big with my eyes open this lane. Pop too many pills to worry about this FNAF bootleg game.
But look, how scary is US conspiracies with OCs?
Man, we talking about OCs? Born in Virginia, but you're about to get fucked. My pen game has never failed me, so guess what? Think this nerd who speaks like a lunarian must have faltered in rapping, and someone who failed abusing power, so he roleplay Dr. Manhattan. Medium defends me, Clinton isn't so fly. With 400 episodes of this game sucks, don't know why. While Nixon sat on the moon making CPUs to take some looks, I might be a coke slanger, but
I'm not a crook.
cause you're stealing, even taking what's not yours. Conquer shit like Aaron Burr, that's what I run blocks for. So you guys can play a games on who can knock each other flat. Keep your photograph of God, I met her, she's black.
Trying to catch the wave, you're drowning my flow. Cause mine is hard to swallow, you're a saucy like coke. Why don't you pass me a cigarette, I'm asking for smoke. If a cowboy is magazine, the scattle and low. So, Mike Pilot with the rhymes, I'm freestyling second. My piles high in the sky, supplies rise and dropping by. Lines right on the fly like skydiving while you try diving into the night. And I try, I took off in the carpets is dishonorable. This harsher you dropped in the rocks and now you're never getting them off. We are not the same, I'm not on your plane. Inspired by the first 3D shows while you got no game. Mask on, not a trace, while all the cops is on your face. I'm on your case, going off on like the bomb that's on your case. Sorry Cooper, but today is not your day. Come to get me, I'll just turn the other cheek and walk away.
Like Wembley, yeah, but their series needs to learn when to die. Maybe their next guest could be the ghost of Bill Nye. Hey Bert, these guys are annoying, right Bert?
Yeah.
Come on Bert, we need to clap back with some tight words. These guys seem happy, but you know something Bert? With just a haircut, I could get on both of your nerves. School makes me tired, but that's not the worst thing. Bert, the delivery's making me thirsty. Bert and I were great at teaching the kids, while you can educate your clients on a reason to live. You guys couldn't even book a good hotel on your own. It's as if you couldn't see past the end of your nose. Though, I guess Charlie really can't with his, you see, Bert? See, Bert? I'm pretty sure he took that nose from Big Bird. You aren't number one, only Rubber Ducky is. Your dream of picking up the wins is real as Snuffleupagus. Right, Bert?
Ernie, I'm trying to read.
Like the creator should instead of making tired old memes.
Of what you weep and cry from one sweep of my glove. There can only be one hippo in the ring, Mr. Hypocrite. Say you're mediocre, but geezer isn't even.
Neither here nor there, sounds like you're unaware that there's traces of cancer in your underwear. Despite that, you still sold them to all of your fans. These boxers, their boxers, only punch any land. How are you weak to the others and claim you still got the throne? Forget the manhole cover, you could eat a manhole. And yet, the smaller guy was enough for the crown. It reminds me of a time, oh wait, that's now. Pick up those words, friend, cause I gotta admit, I realize you want the belt cause it's your only fit. And you just won't listen, they've been sagging for years. Are you sure Mike Tyson didn't bite off your ears? You let flow and you choke, barely knew what was happening. Turned into a brighter blue more than you were on Captain N. And it's true, ever since you've only been a contender. So just retire from boxing, go back to selling your blenders.
It's pretty obvious that you're the most useless in your crew. I've never seen a fly this week since a giant bitch I chugged for more bread. I'd welcome you to IMP, but I got at least 20 fuckers who want your head. You're thirsty for toddler VJ, you suck so much you're just slobber BJ. Really dude, fucking Beetlejuice sounds like some goth hooker's daughter's street name. The fuck do you think this is, Disney? Little baby wants pampering, bitch please. Cause I fuck who I wanna fuck, and at least they're not fucking 16. Your power is to make sure your wedding got finished till little Misty's made you look like a idiot. Now the snakes hunter sold of the clay. When Stryker tried that shit, he choked couldn't finish it, and that's the difference between us both. I'm never afraid of a little spit. If you try to rock this banana boat, then I'll splash a load of banana split. But really though, it's a tragedy. Your first movie was beautiful until this little jester swooped in like a vulture and ended up ripping off half of his musical. I get bread, I get host. You suck off old couples. Like my name, you get no O's, cause you're built like Ofo. I see why ladies aren't jogging on your cock and hog. Cause if I were you, I'd put a hit up on your barber dog.
The only thing you ever killed at all is GameCube, dude. You say I'm nothing but a puppet, but shit, BB doesn't care. I still love more so than any game in with that fucking bear. A burner on my hip for any foe gets close. You carry heat on you too, and it's a portable stove. And you got played by Nagito and they got dropped to your end. You'll watch it happen like that shit was Charlie and Friends. Next time your mama hits the ground cause of her elbow disease, will you be there to help her out? Nah, it's just me.
I'll tip your clipbox right over, make you pick up each piece if you don't make like Charlie's nose and start sucking up to me.
You can leave now, I see your stupid yellow mouth smirking. Tell your toothbrush that some of us are working. Dumb rabbit, you're not very good at rapping. That means Jax will be owned by Alan. Yours was literally just a morsel SMG. Former munting bitch will be more washed up than Quibbly. Was the 401k at the farm subpar? Ran away to the circus, and yet you still get milked by content farms. Sister ragging on Regatha, her strangling Straber. Planning on Pomni, or else keep with Kane about your HR violations. You're getting left in my dust like a okay, what?
What is that saying?
Shut the
That's
fuck,
not
dude.
even, no, you don't try to talk to me. I'm talking to the red thing right now.
For Strill, dude.
Alright.
Like, I'm
oh yeah, well then come over here and prove it.
Strine, dude, I will.
And EA pulled you at the sequel like a weed site. How does a plant lamp not get the green light?
Your judgment's clouded, so let me clear it up. That you came to me cause I'm a light and you're a bug. I'm so glowing, and it's no wonder why you were attracted in. And now we'll pull the viewer's attention in like old magnet is. Now you falls, the dark surrounds the slums. But even without the sun, I still have my powers up. I don't need the clouds to pry, I don't need a power line. I don't need anyone's help to make the lawns of houses bright. I'm the spotlight, so you're getting lampshaded on all sides. And you'll fall from this quick when a rock fight can hit you 2 times with 1 stone, and you'll drop like flies. A lawn that's ripe with haze, I'm up to light the way. But for this flying waste, I won't give the light a day. Phase through your kind of way and prefer the spider name. And now that's twice your fame is tanked here in your prior game.
Quiet. Mr. Gray Man, care to join me for a waltz? That's not my fault. I don't mind if you try to drag me down. Just know everywhere I dance around is happy down. Mr. Gray Man, care to join me for a waltz? I can show you how to step outside the box. A box step 1 and a box
the crew. You need the bad body, still the disgrace. All the boys smell like stool. All the bomb in a bad few, but he plays. I'm a keeper in a cage, flow in a cave. Name, I'm a rule with a K. Yeah, I'm a 2K dribble, every girl is a KO. You leave it bros okay, and a full gay. In the game, we seem to do shit. Unless you love a cat, put a K. Stay under when I seal, stay when I drip. I see better looking close to the KKK. I'm the motherfucking Kremlin, the Kremlin of the Kremlin. Makes me the end when my army's assembling. Got him trembling, they know who the king is. Your room is a bending, dig it. I'm a villain's villain, boys, a bit of story. I'm a Q million, I don't take a bitch's bitch. I rule these seas, you just want my civilians. Oh yeah.
So like your eho with the dinosaur just before it gets worse. You probably have to wait another saga for the next verse.
What's this little privilege? Rich kid has never witnessed the image of vicious villains killing every single innocent that lives in your village. After what happened to Krillin, I was driven to break my limits. You're distracting our children, endlessly battling with them, and you just tackless a dimwit. And with the draft that you're picking, it's just a match full of misfits. So maybe next time you go spotting new traitors who wanna be elite, make like how your family treats you and leave them be.
Gone, this your real kid. My plan had been laid, but you're no king to check if you have no mate.
Mirror, mirror, please, give me a real hottie. Yikes, not a Nazi, or at least he's got a hobby. I could bear a ceremony not for very long, and the condition no kisses and the veil stays on. So let me know if you ever get the throne. Otherwise I wouldn't even use you as a stepping stone. Now let's move along, I have other spots to be. Torturing monstrosities.
Talk about the beat, who you know, Heinrich?
Helmet's father, his highness? Why yes, it would seem so.
Well, he married Heinrich.
No, that's quite sick. Really, his own father, Heinrich Simo?
Heinrich Simo!
I guess that's how the cookie crumbles though. You go on strike from your own movie like a true thunderbolt. So no more divorces, rebuttals, here's a second chance. I'll see you at our wedding since I know you love to dance.
I squeeze a life from my critical dried up. What more can you do? Sitting through your tape is torture enough. You call it experimental, I call it boring as fuck.
Attention to all customers. Our mall staff would like to advise that the giant is now on the loose. We advise that you consistently check behind you.
Well, he'll find you. I'll do a favor to this genre by stopping and watch that monster sing. Use a dog that couldn't monitor Jack till the box was dropped and he got to sleep. Don't bother with monolith, wait till honor a button. It's on next time we're talking puppies. The grave will after my drop of it. Don't run after me when you run out of all your gimmicks. Swap but Casey because you're someone we won't be missing. And with Platon's internet hysteria and zipping, I'll torment you to levels and not even more could mimic. Make my wheels squeak and I'll process you into couch cushions. Watch me turn your security cameras into found footage. Don't ask me what I want, cause I can see it. Eli's a dead horse who's constantly beaten.
I failed to catch strays when I yell. See, it's funny the way the name of your game dev sounds. Mr. Millipede's the only one breaking ground.
I'm a fuck-eyed gangster, I run the city straight. And I don't appreciate your line, but Mr. Millipede Quimble's giving the kiddies glee. You just give them creeps, running durability, but you look like you're shilling speed. And it's not cool. Fan is used by 90% of Phil Mod crews. It's all true, I looked it up on Yahoo. But if you really want to confirm it, just ask the bastard that thought your design was perfect. If you ever think you're worthless, here's a reason not. You suck is the only thing Sonic fans agree upon. They pulled you from the movie, but you can't move on. Your Sonic armors are used to getting blue balls.
I'm sure I'm doing better things than you are in the closet.
I've had it with your accusations and sickening attitude. You can brag what that ass can do after I'm done stabbing you. My stops, it'll be the one heart attack here that succeeds. Indulge in your dark roaring fantasies, let's see where that will lead. He couldn't take the edge of my blade, so you can handle me. Expendable as Yoshi to your friend. Hope they command you eat so many apples that you fucking die from all the rancid seeds. And then you turn to dust and fade away like a sandy beach. You stand to see slitzer in your family, your fantasies, a cancer in your soul, a soul that's got a God's abandoned tree. A tree sprouting ideas, a confession, and I yet to see a thought composed of clocks, composed of years, composed of memory. And never made of negative degrees. A snake that wants to eat, a snake that wants to feed, a shaky hand, a hand that wants to breathe. A reaching set of times collide from empty seas of red, a being breaking every making time in space, a deep regret. A wheel, the breeze, the breathing zombies bleeding. Thought forgot to breathe, a breeze.
calories. You put your pupils in danger on nearly every trip. Truth is very cold, so please don't take off your helmets, kids.
Good morning, class. Please excuse Nanny McFreaky. Her style's just a little bit too old school. Right, Phoebe? She thinks she can't be rattled, so let's buckle up, kids, and prove how easily some teaching can get under her skin. We've traveled Mary's whole brain, and our findings are outstanding. Based on all the nooks and crannies, she is quite a crooked nanny. She leaves Bert in the dust when he can barely get by. It seems the only thing that she can teach is class. Divide! While you have the kids tidy your room, we find cocoons and then we fly to the moon. And I'd invite you too, but you're already on a trip with your magic flying nonsense. Be careful when your blitz lightning strikes the highest object.
Involved with the conflict of being shunned by society, I now see why Absol acts as an advisory.
What are you implying? You're the last of a dying breed. You only exist inside the confines of a library.
I don't mean to interrupt. This battle's getting heated. Absol, here's an Absolite. Use it and defeat him.
My energy is focused. Take notice of my aura. To battle me is hopeless. Don't say I didn't warn ya. My inner beast awoken and your story's past its limit. As it stands, the Mothman's flown more coops than civics. From headlights to headlights, you're a danger to traffic. With a legacy that's crashed in the wake of inaction. Tragic is your fate in this match, but alas, when it comes to silver, you bridge the gap. You're in my.
Don't make like a door and shut it, cause you're bound to get it wrong. We all know this ends with me having the better song.
Nice to meet you, I'm Benito Pet. I'd love to be your friend, but I detect I'm expected to be mean instead. This is so free, it's like your code is open source. What's a kingdom's faithful devotee to a Trojan horse? I drop more than hot singles when you step into my web page. I'm opening terminals while you need help to open gates. Here's what your address says, 20 Wallpoint Avenue, NI, California. And that isn't all I have on you. Look at your reflection. I can turn on cams, and like every theme park, you're full of off-brands. You'll never be Disneyland. Your structures all crumble in, while all you need to get me up and running is double-click. I can make it really hurt, no cure for my virus. When I let off steam, I get off steam and leave people silenced. Murder your friends, and then kill you for good. I'm not gonna do it. Just know that I could.
Put your mask under, look not from this throttling. I want to see a human side while you are groveling.
I ain't prone to groveling ever since the potion, but I'll be on my bike if you ain't already thrown it. Hey, strict, yeah, I'll make sure to be around, but I'm leaving.
And the doctor will see you now. If I may speak, high critiques on the brain. You chew the scenery hard.
It's eaten away.
I didn't mean to nitpick, maybe I'm simple, but the reign of terror you can't take her like drizzle. I'd ask to forgive Hyde's boorish behavior. Might it just be that your evil's greater? Who should I target when all's said and done? Did my two heads end up better than none? A demon does have me. This note holds the words of a man that was broken, yet nobody heard. I am left no choice but the poison. I've lost it. More hard to swallow that you've got a doctorate.
Every child sees a smile and knows I am God.
I've seen up in heroin and a wish. Do you wanna know where I make bodies drop? At opposite, almost had found a news. Soon enough, X will mark this spot. Every single land I touch, the scent of death lingers. You'll remain the same, you've always been a dead ringer. Your story's like a disc, a curse passed to every new kid. But your program can't be fixed no matter how much you reboot it. You can't swim, you've been drowning in your whole arcs. Water under the bridge since you were moved to where the trolls are. But hide and seek with your origin will have to do. Finding me, you should worry about who founded you.
Clock's ticking, Big Ben, that was regrettable. Get off your high horse, I'll chase you off that pedestal. You think you're clever cause you're hiding in a database, but all you managed to do was run an AMA. Your father's a lunatic, and you are the son who's eclipsed by the moon children. Trapped in that statue, your error's a grave. I say you met with a terrible fate. Found a new form for your soul in the end. It just makes it all easier to hold down your head. There's so many pools of blood where I can drown you. See if your lungs will be ready for round two.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you're four homeless non-chunks need a place that you'll finally fit in, we got one.
I'm taking notes about fitting in with the service, from the pervert getting ghosted by each client that he flirts with. I don't think you're surpassing us cause you're older. I bet it seems you got pushed around more than your controllers. You sure showed him with all those buildings you blew up. For every ghost that you catch, you live up the city of new ones. You're dead weight, that shows up to hot crowds. Cause ever since your sequel, you just let them all down.
In 2016, the boomers were swapped out.
And they gave up the ghost, so who you gonna call now?
There was no platypus controlling me. After this defeat, go fix your nerd suit, Victor. Cause I abandoned what you say and curse your return.
Pop a Tully on Balloony and blow you both full of holes.
The Iron Leader is in total
who's different, the dim-witted lose to true brilliance, and youth's an idiot. Wow.
Was evident.
Sometimes the bomb might explode without any warning.
Dooms bounced out the blow, you stop, drop, and roll. Spew hot cold like snot blowing through nostrils. Like pop pops in the dome and taunt got your nose. Father ought to go back to the garden homes. Homes, whatever the case is, do it like kickball and cover all the bases. It's a fantastic stretch trying to conquer Latveria, but first get in the state to try the tri-state area. Landed in Danville, said take me to your governor. Proceeded to have a wonderful supper with your brother. He said your mother doesn't love ya, I don't blame her. You spent your summer self-destructing your innators. What a failure, gee, I wonder where the time goes. So down on his luck that now he's bunking with Milo. 4 seasons and nothing to show for it at all. I guess once summer ends, in comes the fall.
You'll fumble on the beat, so run away or else I'll send you on a company retreat.
You look a lot more blonde in your movies.
Vanny, but I'm a razor six. I'm a G. You can't sweep.
MC Flurry
on the track.
Hit it, boys.
Number 197.
And I like the mic. Kick it back to 87, cause my line's got bite. Most puzzling puppets is John Kramer with the chromer I'm receiving. Your pizza box is full of questions. Are you Princess Question? Internet interested, speculating your spot.
And had sold light to the trilogy, and one of them was
Your phone must be a
Sister location.
the way it's faced and leaks, but I make it free. Get up in your face like a Lebo G. Savior was in the flames and freezing. Stop fucking closing heads up. Love your game release.
Novel, you're comical.
At least that's what your pages read. Only time you're going is when you lay to see. While I make it to the basement where I'll take my lead. Watch me into the track, and then I'll take the key. Hoochie mama, that's
Smart race.
what's the big idea? Do you know who I am? I'm
Number 1 rated salesman, 1997.
and you're
It's time you take notes from the music director. Head of the department's removing your head first. Be not afraid, isn't this what you wanted? I'm a goddamn reanimated prophet. You're not a threat, playing dress up, Vanessa. And Greg spoke into an Alexa and it wrecked ya. I only need a dustpan and security breach breaks. And that's a safer bet than any Spandam sweepstakes. Betrayed, abandoned, and blamed. The Addisons laid and trash until taking action. So lame, knickknacks all to pave the path to a great attraction. Just like Bertram in the basement, that'll be out of your reach. A hare and a cat know you are bullshit. Because I reign supreme, this is where your game's end. Lights out, can I get an amen?
I purify the world, what's your aim? Ethnic cleansing? But here's some real advice on what to do with your lost mind. Wrap the phone around your neck like it's a suicide hotline.
Do you know what time it is?
You're doing the static. I got my batting on bash. And you can see blacks in the automatic. No switching it off so they Glock attachment. This spectator's just a spectator. Be real. That's the player running hard behind distractions like a meat shield. Who you think you're dealing with? My sector reflux, get him a mess. I'm dating, bitch. I'll clear on any form. And once there's smoke, then you can breathe it in. Turn in that bedroom into a red room. In your eyes, I'm seeing the fear in them. Leave your head more trauma than you do your kid. Killed your queen because she'd rather leave than raise her own son. No desserts, that girl just deserts you.
Home run!
You lost track of what you fight against, so it makes sense you'd end up living on the side of it.
Charlie, you're making my buzz here. What a singer! Didn't expect so from the kid in love with a ginger. Bruh, I know it's hard, dying of cancer. But I'm here to tell you, taking your life is not the answer. Don't try to hide it, I can tell by your face. Everyone in your family thinks you're a fucking disgrace. And I bet that you ate something they barely affirm. Cause you're big bone like me, except way, way more. But keep your 2 chins up, Charlie, don't give in to fear. Who cares if you haven't been relevant in 56 years? Who cares if all your friends secretly think you're totally lame? Who cares if all the girls who respect you are totally gay? Damn it, I know it's so hard, but man, you gotta hold on. Cause middle-aged moms would miss you so much if you were gone. You may have nothing to live for, but dude, you gotta let it go. No, Charlie, don't do it, no! Help is available, Charlie Band. Just go to your local psychiatrist and get it sorted out today.
Good grief.
Hey, where the fuck are you going? Hey, come back here. Hey, you fuck you then. Go ahead and do it then. I don't give a shit. Fucking asshole. Screw you guys. I'm going off for fun.
Why don't you pick on someone your own size, you object? I'd say you're too round to be a blockhead. But now that the shrink has arrived, you might shrivel. Given your rhymes,
pocket your mind for no nickel. I'm guessing it all went wrong when your mother slept with so many wieners you moved into another. Dad left her, and he was so happy with his new lover till you turned him into chili and then fed him to your brother. Impulsive freak, nobody would love you in their right mind. Someone tell Heidi to hide and get her some iodine. All your friends think you're an anti-Semitic ogre. No wonder Kyle hates you. Pork isn't kosher. You're worthless, hopelessly, utterly, and completely. And I don't sugarcoat it, cause then you'd probably eat me. Here's my final 2 cents. This counts for the winner. Spell it out, Charlie Brown.
Wait, was I supposed to say something?
Charlie Brown, you were supposed to deliver the punchline. Haven't you ever delivered on a basic setup before? You wouldn't know a good setup for a joke if it walked up and slugged you. I've seen you mess things up before, Charlie Brown, but this right here is unforgivable. You're hopeless, Charlie Brown. Completely, utterly hopeless.
Good grief.
Trying first-hand catalog each beast in my wilderness. Once you learn Am's nature, you'll grieve for your ignorance.
I'm reminded of a legend tied to a child that spent his life held inside a cell by scientists, with only man's innate sense of violence for parental guidance and a special kind of power bred inside him. Yet what a taxing life for a boy, kept alive through wires and left behind like a toy, with only dreams of freedom to provide him with joy. And through the years as he aged in confinement, his rage left him blind with a desire to destroy. His captors screaming, he wrought death on them all, fled to the hall, smearing endless chunks of flesh on the walls. And as he slayed the warden last, crushing her skull as it squalled, she laughed, for with her died the means to free him once and for all. My point is this, should we fear him as some god of destruction, as he lay trapped with bones that could have brought him all he had wanted? Or laugh at he who waged a war and only claimed so many lives, to spend an eon screaming through a metal coffin as a prize? If living like men's what you're after, I'll help you with that. And once I have your vessel intact and you're held in my hands, you'll feel weakness you could never imagine, and beg to go back to your prison for a century after I've spent but an hour by...
Quiet!
Okay, first I'm a soldier, then I'm an author. Progress through Congress, and now I'm a governor.
It seems soon I'll fade back into darkness. Let's see if he'll achieve what my theories have promised. This is wonderful progress.
Don't think you can just hide and code. Oh, whoa, now I'll turn the search for you into nightmare mode. Whoa.
So talk of people who are listening.
Well, that's the idea.
Glad he tunes out with C-tier villains.
Listening? Oh, that's real funny, Buster. What, scared I'm gonna kick your ponytail back under? Can I speak to Spider-Man's greatest foe?
Well, I'm busy, bud.
Sorry, we got the wrong number.
Oh, now you begged your gang of cronies to pick on me like I care about some brainwashed hippie freaks.